Fine.
Okay, Vishnu. Noted.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the basics of networking. So as I informed you already, this is going to be a pre-CCNA session, meaning for anyone who have no idea about networking, no need to worry about that. These content can actually give you a very good understanding or connect you, your daily work to the network or internet or CCNA also. So first of all, what do you mean by networking? See, networking is a process of connecting two or more devices together to share the information, files, or to the internet or to other resources. See, network was limited to computers, if I say 15, 20 years before, because internet was there only in computer, correct? But as of today, we have network everywhere, starting from mobile phone, fridge, TV, washing machine, everywhere we have networks. School. So everywhere we have networks. So I can tell networking is a process of connecting two or more devices to exchange the data. Clear? Easy. Next, let me give you a simple example. Think like your Wi-Fi network on your phone or your Bluetooth network on your phone is also termed as networking. Look, when you go to a ATM machine, you withdraw the cash from ATM machine, that's also a network. Your ATM machine will connect to the bank server, will fetch account information and will give you the cash. That is also termed as your network. Next, why networking is so important? So why networking is so important? See, allows communication between devices. It's going to help or sharing the files or even print wirelessly or using a wired network. And company use it to connect offices, servers, users across the world. And no internet or communication application would work without networking. Understood? So let's understand this concept. See, whenever you want to connect two or more devices, obviously you need networking. Whenever you want to share files, print something, or use internet also, at that time also we need internet. And companies use it, I mean the internet or networking, to connect multiple offices. For example, you have one office in Chennai, second office in Bangalore, and you want to connect over the network, you can use this particular concept of networking. If you don't have internet, if you don't, or communication applications would work without networking. Meaning, if you don't have network or internet, that's completely fine. You can still exchange files using Bluetooth. See, networking is not equivalent to internet. They are two different things. Okay. I'm saying another one. Okay. So, mm. So next is your types of network. See, we have a lot of types of networks. So as of now, I'll just give you a brief information about the basic types of networks we're having. The first one is called LAN. LAN means what? Local area network. So whenever you have like two or more computers and you want to connect them using some cable, that is termed as your LAN, local area network. So I have like PCs and I want to connect them using some cable within the office premises, that is termed as your LAN. Think like your Wi-Fi network at home. It's also a LAN. Next is what? MAN. MAN expands to Metropolitan Area Network. Please remember this spelling. It is an interview question. Yeah, recently one of our candidates in the interview they asked about this metropolitan, this word spelling. Unfortunately, you don't know that. So that's why I'm stressing now. Metropolitan area network. Whenever you want to connect two metro cities like Bangalore and Chennai, Chennai and Coimbatore, two different cities like Hosur and Bangalore. That's called MAN, Metropolitan Area Network. Next is your WAN. What is WAN? WAN expands to Wide Area Network. Whenever you want to connect a large area, country-wise. For example, I am living in India. I have my servers in Australia. I want to communicate using them. I have to use WAN only, Wide Area Network. Then we got PAN. PAN expands to Personal Area Network. Simply think about your Bluetooth phone and speaker. You play a song using a phone with a wireless speaker. That's called PAN. Okay. So LAN means what? Within one small premises, 2, 3 computers I'm connecting. That's called LAN. MAN means between two different cities. WAN means between two different countries. PAN means Bluetooth, personal area network. Okay. And network always works as a client server model. So when I say client server model, think like this. I'm using YouTube. I'm watching a video in YouTube. At that time, my computer will act as a client, and the YouTube server is a server side. Okay. So it's always a client server model. See, whenever I'm exchanging a data between two devices, one will act as client, one will act as server. For example, I'm teaching you. So who is client here? Anyone? Either you or me. Who is going to be the client? Except
You.
I am client over. Why I am client? I am server. I am teaching. So you guys are client. I am the server. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So client is someone who is requesting the data. See here, who requests the data, who gets the services. Server is someone who is providing the data or giving the services. Like in a computer and YouTube, YouTube is server and your computer is your client. Okay. So next example, let's see. See, when you open Google Chrome and you type youtube.com, your laptop is sending a request to YouTube server. The server then sends the web page back to your laptop. So your YouTube is the server and your laptop is the client. So let's see the common networking terms. Very important. Node. Node means what? Any N devices who is getting that service. For example, a computer, mobile phone, printer. The guy who is getting that final device is there now. That's called node. What is router? Your Wi-Fi router, the device that connects different networks. For example, you have a Wi-Fi router in home, right? So your home network is one network. It is connected to the internet using what? Using your Wi-Fi router. So that's what router means. Now, what is IP address? A unique number given to each device in a network, like 192.168.1.10. That's how an IP address looks like. So IP address always consists of 4 numbers separated by 3 dots. Clear? Now, if you got any questions, please ask me. No, I have a question. Sorry. So I'm going to call out one by one, and you have to give me the answer. There is one small thing that your mobile phone is there now. Even that guy can act as a router. Think like this. You are turning on your mobile phone hotspot, correct? When you turn on hotspot, your mobile phone is acting as router and it is giving Wi-Fi signals to your another mobile phone. Think how smart this device is. Your mobile phone is a simple phone that is giving Wi-Fi signal, meaning it has inbuilt access point feature, AP. AP is the guy who is going to give you Wi-Fi signals and all. So it gives Wi-Fi signal. It gives IP address to a device who wants an internet. It gives you internet service also. So your Wi-Fi, sorry, your mobile phone is also can act as a Wi-Fi router. That's a hidden feature. Nobody talks about that. Okay. So we'll go with the next topic now with this basic information. Next, we'll talk about IP addresses. Okay. Very interesting topic. A lot of people already aware of what is IP address. We will further expand IP address. We'll talk about different types of IP address available in the market also. Okay. Next topic is IP addressing basics. See, what is IP address first of all? So IP address is basically a unique number given to every device in network. It helps identify and communicate with each other. Like you have a name for yourself, right? Whenever I want to call someone Rajesh, he has a name called Rajesh. My name is Vishnu. So whenever you want to talk to someone, they have a name. Like the name they are having, the computers or end devices termed as node will have IP addresses. Just like every house having unique door numbers, every device has unique IP addresses, and IP address looks like this: 192.168.1.10. It has four numbers separated by three dots, and these numbers, think like this: x dot x dot x dot x. These numbers can be in the range of 0 to 255. Okay, these numbers will be in the range of 0 to 255. Next is your types of IP addresses. So when I say type of IP addresses, we have two major types. One is called IPv4, second is called IPv6. So IPv4 version 4, as the name says, it's going to have four numbers. Okay. And each number is in the range of 0 to 255, and it is most commonly used as of today. Then you got next version. See, because we have exhausted the number of available IPs in IPv4, IPv6 came. And it is used whenever you have exhausted IPv4. See, understand, there is no technical flaw or problem in IPv4. Because the number of IPs has exhausted, we have went to the IPv6. And IPv6 is in very long format. Now you might be thinking, IPv4 means it has four number. IPv6 should have six number, right? Why it is having eight different values? 2001, 0db8, 85A3, all zeros. So it's basically IPv6 is made up of hexadecimal number. Hexadecimal means 0 all the way 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. So 0 to 9, then you got A, B, C, D, E, F. So that's termed as your hexadecimal number. That is why it is mentioned as IPv6. So we will focus on IPv4 as of now in CCNA point of view. But there are like 4 chapters in networking that talks about IPv6. We will talk about that in future. Okay. Next, public versus private IP addresses. See, when you talk about private IP, it is used within the home, within the office. If your computer has a private IP address, it cannot go online. It cannot reach internet by default. That's called your public private addresses. So public addresses means they are used to in the internet itself. So that is an IP given to you by ISP called Airtel, BSNL, etc. and all. So there are two range of IP addresses. One is called private IP. Second is called public IP. If your computer is having public IP, it can reach internet. If your computer is having private IP address, it cannot reach internet. Okay. Example, your phone connects to a Wi-Fi router using private IP. Example, this 192.168.1.5. That is a private IP. Your router, which is Wi-Fi router given by your ISP, that this guy is going to change that private IP to a public IP so that your mobile phone can reach internet. So there is a method using which you can convert a private IP address into a public IP address. Okay. Next, static versus dynamic. Static IP means the IP which you manually configure or give it to your device. Statically you give, like your CCTV camera, your servers, all these guys will be getting static IPs. Dynamic IPs means automatically given by a protocol called Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. Again, we have a separate chapter in CCNA which we talk about DHCP and all. So this is IP. Automatically, the ISP is going to give it to you, or your Wi-Fi router gives to you. See, whenever you're having a mobile phone, you go to a coffee shop, you connect Wi-Fi. You will not configure IP address manually on your mobile phone, right? Then who is giving IP address? That Wi-Fi router is giving you the IP address automatically. That is called dynamic IP. In Wi-Fi, if you configure manually, then that becomes a static IP method. SMAS we'll see later. As of now, no, don't see at all. Okay. Now I'm going to do a small lab. I'm going to use packet tracer software to connect two PCs. I'll configure IP address 192.168.1.10 all the way to 192.168.1.20, and we will try pinging them. So for this, I'll be using packet tracer software application. These softwares will be given to you on your WhatsApp group description now. So as of now, that's how the packet tracer application looks like. So don't worry, there will be a class where I'm going to explain everything. So as of now, just see on the bottom, you have a place called end devices. Click on the end devices, drag and drop a PC, one more PC, and click on Thunderbolt symbol. Click here and click here. That's it. Now, once you do this, click on PC 0, desktop, IP configuration. Here, I'm going to type 192.168.1.10. Hit tab on your keyboard. That's it. That second SM mask will come automatically. So you don't need to worry about it. Again, click on desktop, IP configuration, then type something like 192.168.1.20. That's it. Now you can close these things. You can come back to PC 0. Then click on the command prompt and type ping space 192.168.1.10. 1.20, sorry, that's neighbor IP. Now the ping is working. Okay. So that's how you do a simple lab on packet tracer. Okay. Fine. Now let me do this. So as of today, we are not using OSI model. That's the point I want to make it very clear. So as of today, OSI has been replaced by TCP IP model. Okay. OSI Now it's mentioned as OSI reference model, meaning we are referencing the OSI model and we are following the TCP IP model. So now let me explain you an overview of OSI model. So do not try to go deep dive on OSI model, because during the course of CCNA, you will learn about each and every bit of this particular model. So first of all, why do we need OSI model? So it's obvious that there will be some problem happened because of which OSI was introduced, right? Let me give you a simple understanding of what happened before 1984 or before OSI got introduced. Imagine you buy a HP laptop and you have a Lenovo laptop. Simply, they can't communicate. If I'm using a Dell laptop, these three guys cannot communicate, because the way these computer manufacturers build their laptop, it's their own way. So there is no way that these two guys can communicate. So between two different vendors, the communication was not possible before OSI came. So OSI was introduced by someone called ISO, same people, International Standard of Organization, and they told all the manufacturers that they have to follow certain things to build a laptop. So it helped different companies to build networking devices that can work together. Without this, one vendor company, one Cisco's device cannot talk to Juniper device. Not possible. So OS I use even everywhere. Think like you're using mobile phone, you have Bluetooth, you exchange files. So Bluetooth has to follow a certain standard. Then only two different brand mobile phones can exchange file using Bluetooth. So that has been done here. So it helps different companies to talk between each other. That's the first point. Second point, it divides the whole communication process into 7 different layers, using which it's ease of troubleshooting I'm getting. So troubleshooting becomes more easier here. So here are the simply 7 layers. Starting with layer 7, we got something called application layer, presentation layer, session, transport, network, data link layer, and the physical layer. So real world function, you type website in Google Chrome. Behind the Chrome application, you have the application layer running, because of which only the Google Chrome can browse internet. Presentation, in what data format they are showing you. The video, is it MPV4 or audio MPV3, MP3, what? Then, since session layer, we are opening a connection between two devices, like your YouTube server and your laptop. That connection is there now, that is being created. Session layer. In transport layer, we have a very big file. We are breaking them into small pieces. That's called your transport layer does. Breaks them into small pieces. Then I'm going to add IP addresses. I'm going to add MAC addresses. Then I'm going to send them via Ethernet cable in an electrical format, electrical signals format. So once again, I'm telling you guys, do not try to go deep dive on this, because it's like showing you this phone. For example, I have a phone. I show you my phone, and the 4 cameras are there, displays here. That's it. We are not going deep dive on this. So you will learn deep dive in CCNA itself. So don't try to go deep dive or learn completely. As of today, at the end of the day, you should understand the 7 layer names. That's it. Enough. Let me give you a simple explanation with the help of WhatsApp message to your friend. So imagine that you are sending a hi message to your friend in WhatsApp. So application layer. In WhatsApp, you type hi, right? That's application layer. So when the message is changed to computer language, obviously your it's mobile phone, internet and all, they don't understand English. So they have to convert them into machine readable language. Who does that? Presentation layer. Even WhatsApp supports encryption. Who is doing encryption? Presentation layer doing encryption. Then you got session layer. Before sending that message, you have to create a connection between you and your friend, right? That the link has to be established. So before you send data, the link has to be present. Correct? So then that comes under session layer. Then transport layer. If the message is big, this will be breaking into small pieces and it will be going through with the help of transport layer. In network layer only, each and every piece I'm going to add a from IP to IP. In data link layer, I'm going to add from MAC address to MAC address. Then physical layer, I'm going to send the message over Wi-Fi network. Okay. See, the message goes through all layers on your side and comes back up all layers on your front side. So from layer 7 to go and then layer 1, layer 7, like that it goes. Okay. So to remember these names, we can tell all people seem to need data processing. This is a short word, simply we can remember. Okay. Now you understood the basic understanding. So that's it. So no questions I'm going to ask you as of now because it's not important as of today. Okay. So that's it. Now we are going to expand our lab. We're going to make 4 devices to communicate using a switch. So to perform this lab, we'll take 4 PCs, like 1 PC, 2 PC, 3, and 4. We'll connect them using cables. Before that, click on this and click on the network devices option. Click on the switches and drag and drop 12960. So once again, click here, and click here and drag and drop. Then we'll connect them, everybody. We'll connect all of them together. Simple. Now I'm going to configure IP address. What IP I'm going to configure here? 192.168.1.10.255.0.0.0. That's it. Sorry, 255.255.0.0. Next here, I am going to configure 20 displays. To configure 30 displays 40. Easy. So let's do that. Click on this PC. Then click on desktop. Click on IP configuration. And here you type in the IP address. 168.1.10. That's it. Now go here and configure same way. Click on this PC, desktop, IP configuration, and 20. And there you go. 20. That's it. Now on the bottom, 30. Desktop, IP configuration, and there you go. 30. Same way, click on this PC and desktop, IP configuration, 40. That's it. Now close this. Click on command prompt. Now we'll try pinging everyone. I'll try to ping PC number 4, 192.168.1.10. Is that the ping working now? Yes. I see reply from his company, which means the ping is working. Cool. So please do this lab now. And once it is done, send that pic in the WhatsApp group.